Hey, my guitar playing friends. So today, let's go over how to find the natural notes on the guitar. The natural notes make up 7 out of the 12 notes in the chromatic scale, okay? So if you relate the natural notes in music to the English alphabet, what you would do is you would start on A and go from A to G. So that would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, okay? Those 7 letters are the 7 natural notes in music. If you look at the piano, the white keys are all of the natural notes and all the black keys are the sharps and the flats. So today, again, we're just going to focus on the natural notes and how to find them on the guitar. And if you keep in mind a couple things, the English alphabet, A, B, C, D, F, G, so when you get to G, you're going to start back over on A. And if you keep in mind where the half steps are, so the half steps are between E and F and B and C. Those 2 bits of information, in addition to your knowledge of the names of the strings on the guitar, you're going to be able to find all the notes on the guitar. So a half step on the guitar, for those that don't know, is 1 fret. So if I'm starting on the 7th fret and I go up to the 8th fret, that's a half step. 2 frets is a whole step, so 7th fret to the 9th fret, that's a whole step. So the half steps again are between B and C and E and F, okay? So, yeah, let me just say the names of the strings real quick for those that don't know. Low E is the 6th string, A is the 5th, D is the 4th, G is the 3rd, B is the 2nd, and high E is the 1st, okay? So all the notes on the low E string are going to be the same on the high E string in terms of where they are. One thing that I recommend doing is just starting with an open string and pretending that you finger the note behind the nut of the guitar, okay? So if you start on E, remember I said there's a half step between E and F. Well, here's E, so then F is going to be on the 1st fret, okay? After that, whole steps, right? So a whole step is 2 frets on the guitar. F to G on the 3rd fret, G to A. Now you're on A, right? So then A, B, C is a half step, right? From B, because B to C is a half step. So B, C, C to D, D to E, okay? Now when you get to the 12th fret being the same as the open strings, okay? When you get there, then it mimics the same location of the notes. So you're on E right here, so that means that the 13th fret is going to be F, that's a half step, F to G, G to A to B, B to C, C to D, and if you're like me and have 22 frets, then that's the last location that you can get is that D. So what I'm getting at is these 4 dots right here correspond with the 4 dots here, okay, in terms of the location of notes. So what I would recommend is just to go through the 6 strings, going up and down, naming the notes, and just the natural notes, right? Don't worry about the sharps and flats until you get the natural notes really clear, okay? So let's go to the A string, starting on, well, A, right? And then B is a whole step, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to F, F to G, G brings you back over to A, okay? I don't know if I mentioned this, I don't think I did, but the 12th fret is the octave from the open strings, okay? So that means this is E, this is A, this is D, this is G, this is B, and this is E, okay? Okay, so let's let me just lay out the high E string because I said it's the same as the low E string, but I just wanted to show that to you. So E to F, half step, F to G, G to A to B, B to C is a half step, D, and you're back on E, okay? So if you're wondering if you should do all the way to the highest fret, that's cool, but I would recommend just maybe zoning in on the open strings to the 12th fret first, getting that really comfortable, and then going up from there. All right, guys, this is probably going to be a couple more lessons in terms of, you know, how to find the notes on the guitar, and because we need to go over the sharps and the flats, and also many more lessons to come about the application of all the natural notes and the sharps and flats. All right, guys, so I would strongly encourage you to get those under your fingers and in your eyes and really get it clear for yourself, because it's really the foundation for your understanding about really everything to come, as far as, you know, intervals and chords and all the scales that exist. So it's a pretty fundamental aspect of your musicianship on the guitar. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys soon, and give that a try. All right, thanks.